Okay, this is gonna be a fun one, but I booked it for November because I knew we would need work, and this is what you get in November. So I'd like to start off by saying that in this deep wooded area where the fucking monsters are, that's where your piles of brick and what you're gonna use are. They're over here. And anything that there's not enough of, these look like the Pisa 2 blocks, so those should be the ones that go on the bottom. So you're definitely gonna have plenty of those. There's a couple of these Brussels for building the seat wall. There's some pavers here. So there's that, and you're gonna have to figure out what you need on your own. Well, I can kind of describe what you're gonna need. There appears to be enough pavers, possibly. So this can be kind of hard to describe, but these are the same pavers. They've been sat on by a hot tub for a long period of time though, so they're a bit discolored, but you may be able to use them, and if in case there's not enough pavers. They do look like Brussels pavers to me. Coffee Creek, I think. I'm not sure though, because I don't know. It does look like that though. So what we're going to be doing is we're filling in this area and making it like it never was there. So from this corner to this corner, you have to complete the wall, and then you're going to have to complete the coping, and then you're going to have to fill this and deconstruct all this border stuff, and then you're going to have to fill it all with, clean limestone on the bottom to a certain degree, and then do your crushed limestone, sand, and then you're going to pave the patio inside, and then you're going to complete the seat wall. But inside the patio, you're going to have to bring, from Rot Brothers, just bring, look at the color here and bring something that matches, probably like gray is going to match, or something like that. I wouldn't use beige or red, or I don't know what colors they have, but it has to be the fire pit block. And you're going to pave that in the center of where you're paving, but they want the paver, the fire pit level with the patio. Don't ask me why. That's going to kind of complicate things a little bit, but we can figure it out. And in order to do this, the way that I would do it, and you may find a better way getting into it, is you're going to have to, well, I think, and I may be wrong, but to me, you would have to deconstruct these corners in order to run your new your new raised portion to connect here to here. But the more I think of it, you might not, because these walls are really weathered and I don't think they fit together perfectly. You may be able to just grind the corners down and flatten them out and then connect them, but just do whatever's the easiest thing to do. For sure, I know you'll have to, you're going to have to take apart the pillars and rebuild them when you're done, because this coping here is going to have to connect. I see some usable coping here, and I'm pretty sure there's some in the back. If not, if there isn't enough, we'll have to figure out a way to connect it that doesn't look tacky. And so basically we're connecting the seat wall, we're straightening out the coping, and then just building the patio with the fire pit, reconstructing the pillars just like they are. You have other ones to go on, and you can take a picture of these pillars, but it's just your standard pillar, one this way, one that way, and staggered. And the top is just, the top block. You can see how the coping is. It's the same block, your standard pillar. And you're going to put the pillars back together, and then at the end, you're going to use these Brussels blocks in here. So when you're taking this stuff apart and getting the glue off, we got to try to make it, smooth it off with the diamond grinder or whatever, try to reuse these blocks. You're going to complete the seat wall. And you can see how this one is built. You might be able to build it just differently, but you can kind of look at this one and maybe try to recreate that. Or just do like the staggered one if you want. It's pretty much up to you. And that's going to be the whole thing. So just to recap, we're taking down all this border shit that was for the hot tub. We're connecting the raised portion, and then we're building a patio with a fire pit inside, and then reconstructing the pillars with a seat wall in between. That'll be the whole thing.